Hey everyone, it's me, and I just got back from the Senate hearing on education issues today. And as most of you know, I was at the Monday meeting for the House hearing on educational issues. And you know, I've been ranting and raving and speaking and calling and writing. And I thought it might be easier if I just created a quick video on each of the bills. And so you'd have an understanding of where they are and what they say and what happened. So before I say that, having said that, just to remind you, there's a House Education Committee, there's a Senate Education Committee. I attended both those meetings. The bills that I'm speaking of will now go on to their respective larger chambers and then crisscross chambers and eventually get voted on and signed or not signed by the governor. Having said that, I do want to point out that most of our legislators do yield to their specialized committees' oversight. So when the House considers a bill that the House Education Committee considered and voted on, they consider that vote pretty seriously because they're the experts on that. And the same thing for the Senate side. So the issues I'm going to talk about today actually have cleared their respective committees and are now on the main floor of both the House and the Senate and are in serious consideration or at least up for a serious discussion. So I want to represent that. What I'm going to try and do with each video is I'm going to try and give you a 2-minute encapsulation of what it is, pros and cons, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell you what I think about it, but I'm going to try to do it in an objective and biased way. Now, having said that, I do want to point out that each one of these bills I'm talking about, I have read all of the bills, and I mean the actual bills. The actual bills. I've taken notes. I've called my senators. I've read up on them in addition to the notes for editorial opinions. And then I've actually attended the meetings where they were discussed. And yet today's meeting was about 6.5 hours. And Monday night's meeting started at 2 and went till 8:30, I guess. So 6.5 hours. And honestly, someone in Ohio found it. It's all available online for you to view those actual meetings. You can find me speaking to the committees and testifying and those such. So having said that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'm going to do. You can share these videos, you cannot share these videos, and I'm going to try and be fair. I can't say I'm going to try and be objective, but I'm going to try and be fair. And the brevity of the conversation will preclude me from being detail-oriented about the nuances of the bill, but I'll give you pretty much the bullet points in action. And some of these bills are 25 pages long, some of them are 2 lines long. But having said that, let the fun begin. If you want to read about the bills, click on the next video down there and you can learn all about them. All right. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you watching these and thinking about education and being involved in the process. Okay. Take care, everyone.